Ever notice how heartbreak hurts like hell, yet your mind keeps going back to it? Like you'll be doing fine, minding your business, and suddenly your brain goes, "Hey, remember that one person who wrecked you? Yeah, let's think about that." That's not weakness. That's your brain doing something strange and kind of messed up. Here's the truth. The brain gets rewarded by heartbreak in sneaky ways. When you're in love, your brain runs on routine. Texts, calls, inside jokes, plans. So when heartbreak hits, your brain doesn't just lose a person, it loses structure. And the brain hates empty space. It needs something to focus on, so it latches onto the pain. Heartbreak gives your mind a clear storyline. There's a cause. There's an emotion. There's a reason you feel off. That clarity, weirdly enough, feels better than confusion. That's why your thoughts loop, why you replay conversations, why you think, if I just understand what went wrong, I'll feel better. Low key, your brain feels productive doing that, even though it's not. There's also a dopamine thing happening. Not the happy kind, the chasing kind. Memories, old photos, imaginary closure talks, they all give tiny emotional hits. Painful, yeah, but familiar. And familiar feels safe to the brain. And let's be real, heartbreak makes everything feel intense. Music hits harder, thoughts feel deeper. You feel like the main character in a sad indie movie. Your brain kind of likes that drama, because intensity feels like being alive. Peace, on the other hand, feels quiet. Almost boring, and your brain isn't used to that yet. That's why healing can feel uncomfortable. Not because you miss the person, but because your brain misses the emotional noise. Here's a super real moment. You finally start having a good day. Then a random memory pops up, your mood drops, and instead of shaking it off, you sit in it. That's your brain choosing familiar pain over unfamiliar calm. Heartbreak also feels meaningful. Your mind says, if it hurts this much, it must have mattered. So holding on to the pain feels like honoring the connection. But here's the shift. Heartbreak isn't proof of love, it's proof of attachment, and attachment can fade. Healing doesn't come in fireworks, it comes in quiet days. Less checking, less spiraling, less emotional chaos. And at first, that calm feels empty, but that emptiness, that's peace loading. So if your brain keeps pulling you back to heartbreak, don't beat yourself up. You're not addicted to pain. You're just learning how to live without it. Kindly subscribe my channel, share with your love, and let me know in comments your first ever heartbreak.